You mentioned a super sneaky location targeting tactic in one of your videos. You said you would release it after your Max LawCon speech. What is the tactic? Okay, so what I was talking about before is I was mentioning that one of the ways you can target, if you're a personal injury attorney, if you're a criminal defense attorney, or anyone that basically wants to target someone based on a location, if you're a criminal defense attorney, you're trying to run Facebook ads, you can basically drop a pin on the jail, and you can enter the jail's address, and you can select anyone that's been recently in this location within, and basically what that means is anyone that's been at that location in the last 7 days. You can do the same thing for hospitals if you're a personal injury attorney. And you can get creative too. If you're a probate attorney, you can do it with funeral homes or different areas like that. So if you're maybe a Social Security attorney, you could do the Social Security office. Just think about where do your clients go, and that's what you can and you can put a pin there and target them. So the problem is that when you drop a pin, the closest you can get is 1 mile north, south, east, and west. So what ends up happening is if you got an area like the hospital that maybe is, I don't know, a couple acres. I don't know how big a hospital is. 50 acres? Is it too big, too small? I don't know. So let's say it's 50 acres or however big it is. You're going to have a lot. You're going to have a lot of area that you're not necessarily going to want people to be, because if somebody's if there's a Burger King across the street from the hospital, you don't want to be targeting everyone that went to Burger King. You only want people that were at the hospital. So what do? Well, it's really cool. Facebook has an option where you can drop pins manually, and pins are just like on Google, where if you're in Google Maps, you can drop a pin. But basically what you do is you can drop pins at specific locations, and then you set that location for 1 mile radius. So you'll have another pin with a mile around it, and then you exclude that location. And what ends up happening is you drop a bunch of pins and you basically circle the area so that you're excluding every little piece of area except for the exact area of that hospital or the jail or whatever it is. That's the super sneaky, super ninja technique. And it works pretty well. It's a pretty sneaky tactic. And that was my big unveil at Max LawCon last week. So it was pretty cool. Everyone seemed to like it.